Rocksteady, what are y'all doing, bruh? Like for real. Like you came out so the new Suicide Squad came out recently. I forgot what day it came out. I mean, obviously on a Tuesday, that's when games come out, right? So apparently when it first released, they released it and there was a game-breaking bug that made you play like it was a bug it played every cutscene until the end of the game. So they pulled the game back
Wait,
from services. Right.
It was a
So
bug
He
that
not
played
capping.
every cutscene.
yes, fool.
It was
Yes,
basically you was
bruh.
watching a
Well,
movie. It wasn't no gameplay.
well,
I'm
just to
saying.
just to give you the clarity, what happened actually was some people loaded up the game and it gave them the last cutscene, and it spoiled the whole game. That's essentially what happened.
So
Bro,
that's really what happened.
that is a look. QA testing is a thing, bruh. Is testing quality. Whoever QA tested the game and didn't find this bug, bruh, like all you had to do was boot it up.
Trash,
like
bro.
who tested
Trash.
it? That just proves that
saying.
nobody tested the shit, bruh. Because
It's so unbelievably lazy to release an unfinished project. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like the track record of Rocksteady Games, and I did hear that the directors of the people that made the Arkham games, for those who don't know, the Rocksteady games. Rocksteady Games are the same people that made the Arkham games, the Arkham Knight games, Arkham Asylum, shit like that, right? So it's the same studio, but I mean, as Ty was saying, the directors aren't there anymore, and they botched this game, bro. Like they monetized the hell out of it. You know, I remember they used to make games. It was about story and the evolving story of Batman and shit like it's an RPG game, bro. With like you know what I'm saying? They doing seasons and stuff. They just didn't do so well on this game, bro, and I'm really disappointed because I was one of the people that was looking forward to Suicide Squad. It looked really good. Yeah, like when the trailers first came out, I swear to God that shit looked good, bro.
When I found out
shit
that
looked good as
like it
hell.
was like a shooter, like an RPG shooter, like everyone had some type of gun or something, I was off. I was like, this is some other shit.
Yeah, and when I figured out it was one of those. Look, when I figured out it was gonna be an always online type of deal, bro. Like I want my superhero games to be single player experiences, bro. Like I don't need to be able to do the shit online with my homies. Like as cool as of an idea as it sounds, we know why they doing that shit, bro. Like let me play Batman.
The Xbox One.
Exactly.
Like on release when they announced that always online stuff. Like,
Right.
That was part of the backlash. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
a
I'll
lot
agree
of
with
games
that,
kind
yeah.
of do it under the radar now. Like
They
you
do.
know what I'm saying? It's not really advertised like that.
But some games have a reason to do it. Like if you're Fortnite or Apex, like obviously you can't play a battle royale without being online, right? There is no single player aspect. But like, bruh, stop releasing these single player-esque games, and then it's required for you to be online, like because that goes into even like game preservation, right? Like if you need an online connection just to boot to the main menu, like how the fuck am I supposed to play the game when the servers go down? That means I can't even play the game single player when the game dies and they shut down the server.
Play the shit you paid for, bro. Like,
yeah.
So speaking of servers being down, right? That kind of goes into like the deluxe edition scam that I seen, right? So you pay for the deluxe edition of the game. I think it was like 100, maybe a little bit more than 100, and you were supposed to get 72 hours, which is about 3 days, right, of like early access to the game. Well, for all 3 days, the game was basically shut down under maintenance for hours. You know what I'm saying? Like it was basically unplayable. So like everybody that bought the deluxe edition was kind of fucked out of their 72 hours.
bro. Ooh, boy, I know they hot, boy. Ooh,
As they should
man.
be.
They got a lot of refunds to get
They
back.
tried to make it right. No, this how they gonna make it right. They said they're gonna give everybody like I think $20 of like in-game currency to use.
That's it.
So that's it. Like
that don't make any sense, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was excited for the game too, but I fuck with what Malachi saying because, bro, y'all remember Gotham City Imposters? Or Gotham Imposters?
Ah, yeah,
that game
I
was
do
so
remember that.
garbage. Like, don't change it. But I'm not gonna lie, the game looked hard to play as that group in Suicide Squad, like, and you being hunted down by Batman. It was a cool concept.
Yeah,
don't get me
cool
wrong.
concept.
I agree.
But they just failed on a lot.
It's just when everybody we had a gun, like when you give Killer Croc a fucking LMG and like you know, it's just like What are we doing here? I see Deadshot. Harley got a revolver. Why does the Joker? Well, Joker has a revolver. I guess he's like the male.
I don't like the way they did Joker
everybody
either.
don't need a gun. You
but
know
that was another
like,
thing. Why the fuck is there another Joker? Because spoiler alert, Joker died in Arkham City. Like, just saying.
Well, it was like a
fucking
multiversal thing. They have multiversal.
That
Yeah.
still don't
That's
make
what
no
they're doing.
fucking sense because this is the Arkham Batman. It's like doesn't make sense.
That's another
Arkham
reason
City.
why people are mad. Like everybody experienced like those Arkham games. If you played all 3 Arkham Batman games, right? Like you kind of had to know what that character's about. You kind of got to have attachments. That's like one of the most beloved depictions of Batman in media.
Shout out to
Kevin Conroy.
And
that's he was even the voice of the Batman in this game, right?
Yeah.
And the way that they killed off his character in this game was like
it was
crazy.
Spoiler.
I'm not gonna say. Well, the game is called like Kill the Justice League, so everyone knows
the Justice League
niggas is gonna die, right? I'm not gonna say how they die, but like,
no,
obviously, right?
You're right.
You know, and rest in peace to Kevin Conroy, bro. For this to be like the last, like Kevin Conroy
not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
It's actually not his last Batman. He might have recorded that last, but this isn't the last content of him being Batman that we're gonna get. Like I think he's gonna be in an animated movie. There's a new Batman TV show that's in development at HBO Max by the guys that made the newest Batman film with Robert Pattinson. Nice. He's associated with that in some way. We don't know if he's Batman's voice or whatever, but he's a part of that. So we'll see more Kevin Conroy, man. So shout out to Legend, man. Like
legendary voice actor for every kid that grew up in the 90s, 80s childhood that watched that 90s Batman, like all those animated Batmans. Legendary, but for this to be his last, depiction in a video game as far as Batman, they could have. Look, I don't know, bro. They just shit don't sit right with me, bro. But I'm glad it's not his last performance though.
Folks got their money and they
talking about voice acting. The dude that played Luke Skywalker, is like the legendary voice of like the Joker. So like the Joker's like Batman, like the dude that does that voice with legendary laugh, and you know that's Luke Skywalker.
Young Mark Hamill.
I didn't know that.
The thing is that they actually asked him to do more games and do more animated series, and Mark Hamill said, "Well, is Kevin doing it?" And they said, "Well, no." And he was like, "Well, I'm not doing it." This is back when he was alive, for context. Yeah. And he said, "I can't do it without him. Me and him were like this, like we
PB and J, bro.
Exactly. Well, you can't do one and not the other. They just have a flow and a synergy. Like that Joker voice, and we all know the Joker voice I'm talking about.
Right.
I feel like, to me personally, like I get like we have the Jokers in the movies and all this stuff, but he is the most synonymous Joker voice there is. It's picture perfect. It's amazing. It's great. It's on point.
Like all of the Jokers that we've seen is like based off of that animated Mark Hamill Joker, like that crazy maniacal laugh with the weirdo like psychopathic shit. Like that's all Mark Hamill's like groundwork, and everybody's kind of like built off of that, man. So shout out to him, bro.
Shout out to Heath Ledger and all them, but sorry, man. He's got the best. Mark Hamill. And also, if you ain't know, Arkham is spelled in his name, by the way.
Wait, how's that?
Arkham, put Mark and Hamill together and read it. Arkham.
Oh, I got you.
Shit is hot. That shit is hard.
I got you.
It must be backwards or something.
No. Like it's
straight in my head.
Like MARK, right?
Yeah, but take off the M. Take off the M.
Take off the M.
Put both of the names together and take off the M, and then you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.